If you have survived any form of abuse, my heart is really with you right now. Hearing all of this information come out about Lindsay Clancy and then hearing about the death of Hayden Panettiere has been really difficult. I don't know much about Hayden or her life at all, but I was watching this video yesterday talking about the link between the abuse from her mom into her current relationship and how she could not believe that she was allowing this to happen. And oftentimes abuse goes undetected because people are not willing to talk about it. Both men and women are not willing to talk about it. It's embarrassing, and we don't want to admit that we're playing a part in it. We are allowing it to happen. And when you are in those abusive situations, it is very hard to identify. An abusive person is not always abusive. They're not always bad. It's selective. It's a roller coaster. They time it well. It's purposeful. It's intentful. And when you have been abused or neglected or abandoned or rejected in some way, and you have this wound inside you, it is a hole inside you, you will then attract a partner, and you're doing it from a place of wanting to fill that hole. But what happens is you will often recreate the same dynamic that caused the hole to begin with, and that person will only try to dig it deeper. And now you're just scraping out of the hole. You're desperately trying to get out, but you can't. And they're just continuing to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. It is so incredibly hard to get out. Those abusive situations make you feel like you're not good enough. And if you don't stay in these unhealthy relationships, you won't ever be loved. Like, you are unlovable. You're unworthy. For me, my mom left at 7 or 8. The story that I subconsciously told myself was that if my own mother couldn't love me enough to stay, nobody will. And that is a story that I told myself for a very long time. I don't consciously believe it's true anymore, but on a subconscious level, I very much am still struggling with that feeling. Where my dad was very emotionally abusive, neglectful. He did not have the capacity to hold space for anybody else's feelings but his own. That created its own other wound. So I was operating from these wounds and attracting people that had similar wounds but operated differently. And those people kept digging my wounds deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I was lucky enough to crawl my way out by the grace of God. And if it was not for God coming to me and saying, enough is enough, wake up, open your eyes, I would still be there, and I would be dead. My soul was dying on the inside. And you can hear Hayden talking about that. You can hear Lindsay Clancy talking about that. That disconnection from ourselves, our mind, our heart, God, that is the soul's death. And that soul's death will get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until you do have a wake-up call. Something will happen that will either eject you from this life or eject you from that timeline where you are allowing that to happen. You have to see that you are trying to feel loved and feel worthy from this relationship, this other person, when truthfully you need to take time and love on yourself. Make yourself feel worthy. Connect back to yourself and to God. Plug back in. You can't just jump back into another relationship. And really heal that love wound within inside of you. And I'm not saying that it is the victim's fault, but as somebody who has experienced this, we absolutely have to take responsibility for our healing, or we will continue to attract the same exact thing. It will be the same energy, that same demon, that same entity jumping from body to body to body to get to you. Because ultimately, those core wounds are happening because you do have something great inside you. You do have something that you are meant to learn and share. But if you can never go through that self-actualization process, you will never do that. You will never be on your divine path, living your divine purpose every day. I still struggle with feeling unworthy or not trusting that good is here for me too, because I have gone through so much bullshit. because every time I have felt like this is it has gone through my fingers. And I know that it went through my fingers because I cannot grasp onto anything but God. Like, that is first and foremost. So if you are trying to survive abuse, number one for me, the only thing that really honestly pulled me out was having an internal relationship with God and listening to his voice above everyone and everything else. And that can be challenging. For me, when I first went through my experience, it was very clear and very easy. As time goes on, God is asking you to trust yourself more, so he kind of pulls back. That is when it gets really challenging and you fall into this comfortable, familiar place, and you might go back to these abusive situations because you rationalize in your brain that, again, you were the bad guy and you see the good in these people. I'll post another video talking about how these narcissists attract kind people. They attract kind, smart, beautiful people. They don't attract mean people. They attract people with good hearts, because those people with good hearts are going to give them chance after chance after chance after chance. And if you are somebody who has given somebody way too many chances, if you are somebody who knows inside that you are in an abusive relationship, and yes, you can be honest, it wasn't all bad, there was good there too, but you know that this is unhealthy and this is toxic, and your light is being dimmed, you're shrinking, you're hiding yourself, you're numbing yourself. All of those are signs that you are not on the right path, and it is time to remove yourself from that situation. Connect back with yourself, connect with God, and remember, there is a reason for everything, but you have to take time to heal and feel and recognize the truth of your situation. You were being abused. You have to sit with the feelings of it all and sit with the truth that you were being abused, and it is time to heal those wounds inside you that allowed that to happen, that allowed yourself to continuously crave something from somebody who is actively harming you, oftentimes on purpose. If you are an abuse survivor, I am praying for you. If you need support, please reach out. I will be happy to help you connect the dots to heal these wounds inside of you so you no longer repeat patterns. This is a wake-up call for all of us. This is what I have been talking about for years. This is a wake-up call. It is time to do something differently. It is time to love and nurture yourself and bring God back into your life. Bring God back into your heart. Bring God back into you. He never left. You just forgot. Trust that the resources and the support and everything you need will come to you as you continue to walk that path and become healthier within. Walk away from these toxic cycles. Recognize that these abusive situations are far more damaging than we could possibly think.